Hi guys, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Persian Princes. So in the last episode we got our new nation, Iran, off to a start. We did complete our first national focus. We sorted out our army for the time being, or what we do have as an army. And from this one, we're just going to be carrying on with the good work that we've put in. So, as I say, we did complete our national focus. So let's get to the next national focus. Now, I did say I was going to go straight for the research slot, just to give us that extra research option, and then we'll go to get our industry up and going. So we'll get a start on that one. We'll get the game on pause and get moving again, and we will just check on how the production of our units, as well as our construction of the civilian factories that we started, is going. So we have built more civilian factories. We've got a total of 14 now. Research, another 27 days on the electronic mechanical engineering. That'll give us another research increase. For those of you who is watching the videos backwards and has not watched episode 1, we do have a reduction down to certain national spirits, such as the Anglo-Iranian Oil Company, and more on the corrupt bureaucracy and judiciary, which we will aim to overthrow later on in the series. I've not added any new mods into this for the time being. I am recording video 1 and 2 on the same day, so I've not actually had a chance to research any further mods. I mean, there is, when I looked at it, there was over 2,000 mods available for Hearts of Iron 4, I do believe, from what I saw. Again, you can get all the mods from Steam, or alternatively, just look them up on Google. They are in other places as well. So I did say towards the end of the last video, I will sort out the theatres. I know it just says Iranian Theatre 1 at the moment. When we do come to take over, Iraq and Afghanistan, we'll probably split that into a East and West theatre, just to make it a little bit easier for us to control on there. We'll probably put a Northern theatre for our mountain troops at a later time as well, but I'm not looking at attacking Russia and the Soviet Union. That'd just be suicide. I mean, that's unless you guys decide, let's go attack the Soviets. If you do, leave that in your comments below. Please make sure you like this, and of course, subscribe. I do realise as well, I have had a bit of an issue with the microphone, especially when I'm pronouncing my P's. I did have the microphone a little bit close. Hopefully this is better, but I won't see till the end of the video. Let's just see where everybody else is doing at the moment. So they're doing the right Autobahn. What Iraq are doing? Armament effort. Must be listening into the video. So must Afghanistan. Yeah, that's great. What's the UK up to? I mean, not that the majority of Europe's not really going to bother us. We are quite out of that. Being right the way down here, as opposed to being up here in Europe. We've got our own wars to fight. I'm wondering whether we can make our way across China. get towards Japan, you know, have a look at crushing Japan, or do we go for the crush China and then go into a faction with Japan? I suppose they may go into a faction with Germany, and you know, I want to stay on my own. You know, Iran's a country on its own majority of the time. So the Spanish Civil War. Don't think we can really take part in this. You know, I don't think we've got the government to do so. We'll have a look. What does this mean for Spain, indeed? Let's have a look, sis. See what we can do. Need world tension at 40%. Can't we send a lend, please? Oh, that's a shame. Can't really get involved so far. Suppose we'll focus on our own political agendas. Ooh, that's engineering done. Now I'm not going to worry about pausing it. It does save up the research time up to 30 days. Yeah, let's increase our research time a little bit further. When we do get that extra research slot, we'll have a look into you know, potential researching some tanks or something. I don't know. Don't know whether to stay all infantry. Crank up the speed a little. It's going too slow. I'm actually wondering whether we do have an option to go. I'm sure I saw a Civil War option. Ooh, we do have national focus on claiming Iraq. Certainly save us justifying the war goals. Do we really want to go against the Soviet Union? Not at this time. We can claim Turkey and Jerusalem. What's that one? Ooh. Where have you gone? That's the one. Against event, Civil War. Remove national spirit, corrupt bureaucracy. You know, I think we're going to do this. Spice it up a little. It's only 35 days. Let's slow that down now. So, Tehran University. For generations, the elite of our society have gone to the West to study. This has caused a perception of superiority of the West amongst our elite circles. With the establishment of our own elite school, we can begin to turn the tide and undo the damage caused by generations of brain drain. So just prior to that popping up, you know, I was thinking we'll go for reform the judiciary. We'll get that national spirit removed there. Now we do get a civil war, and so our laws and regulations and standards are old and worthless. We must change the foundation of our society to advance. Can't see any negative effect. I don't meet the requirements. Current ruling party is not aligned. actually do that until I change my ruling party. Current ruling party is not aligned. Okay, so let's do the government reform then. We'll get a political advisor. What do we get? I think I'm gonna go fascist demagogue. No, it take us the longest, but to me, a run in this playthrough is going to be a fascist. That should help us a little with Germany and Japan. Not so with the Soviets around us. Well, definitely not with the Chinese. Yeah, we'll get the fascist demagogue. Turn ourselves fascist, and then we'll go for the Civil War. We may have got through plenty more national focuses by that point. We will see. We do have a research slot. I know basic machine tools is going to finish. Got weapons 1. Still in 936. Don't particularly need the motorized as of yet. Probably worth getting the light tank. In fact, in all my playthroughs, I always go light tanks. You know, I think I'm gonna go heavy tank. Do heavy tank. Spice it up a little. Wait for the basic machine tools to finish. 2 days. One day. Could be worth that heavy tank. I say I've already usually research the light tanks in the rest of every time I've ever played this. I don't think we need to worry about spreading our factories out. 100% plus 20%. About being bombed. Why didn't I notice that? Can we stop the training? We can. So they're done. Not quite. These could level up after that. How's that national focus doing? Slow. Got the game on snail pace. Tell you what, great. Get the fascist demagogues straight in. Go for the nationalism focus. Some more fascist support. Ooh. Italy have beaten Ethiopia. Wow, the UK get a -100 opinion of us. Persian corridor. Now that's 5 infrastructure. Well, just looking over this. Still nationalise the oil. We have to do nationalise the oil. Might go German military. Could be the way. Could be the way. So that's a government reform. We'll just pause it there. And that gives us a political advisor. Now we are going fascist demagogue. Iranian people have a noble history. A history they've been made to forget under the weak and cowardly rule of Pahlavi dynasty. They claim to represent the people, but can so feebly a state enforce the will of the people. Only by spilling the blood of these traitors can we fulfill our destiny. The fascist speaker in Iran have made no secret of what they think of our current rulership and political system. Speeches like these have tapped into a public dissent that is particularly pronounced in more conservative sections of the military. Higher-ups may harbour unspoken sympathies, or the younger generation will take up the torch. Increase the chance of internal support for the fascist coup. Popular support. Or the younger generation. And I think, guys, that will be it. That's all for now.